When people say these targets are impossible to achieve. In the land of snipers, the target is never the problem. The target is not the problem. There obviously are variables. There's the wind, there's the distance, there's the lighting, there's the noise, distractions, everything is there. But the sniper sitting behind that weapon understands that there's a point at which you must close out everything and listen to your heartbeat and focus on the target and pick that precise moment when you pull the trigger. And so your success in hitting the target does not depend on the target and all these other variables. Always depends on the person behind the rifle. What does this person believe is possible? If you go behind that weapon and you sit there and you say this target is impossible to hit, you failed already. So I approach all these matters by understanding that the problem is not the target. And if the target is too easy to attain, it is not a target for me. I want one that pushes me out of my comfort zone, that causes me to think deep, agonize long and hard, sweat blood. If you haven't reached the point of sweating blood, you haven't started. So let's all get ready to sweat blood.
As the president of Botswana, he brings out a very valid point, which is that you got to have a target. A target in life helps you to understand and gives value to your life. In the biblical sense, it's the vision. In kingdom economics, it's a vision. In business, you need to have a vision. You need to visualize where you're going for you to even attempt to do greater things. But the Bible even confirms by saying, without a vision, the people perish. Proverbs 28 verse 19. So you've got to have a vision. You've got to have a target. And the target should not be easy. The vision should not be so easy that you can achieve it by mere effort. It reminds me of a quote in his book, Dr. Miles Monroe, The Principles and Power of Vision. He says something very important, and I'll read it to you on page 34. He says that the poorest person in the world is a person without a dream. No matter how much money you may have, if you do not have a clear vision for your life, you are truly poor. It has been said that if you don't know where you are going, any road will take you there. What's worse, you won't even know when you have arrived. Unless you have a definite idea of where you want to go, the chances that you will get there are remote. The problem is that most people have no vision beyond their current circumstances. Without a vision of the future, life loses its meaning. No matter how much money a person may have, anyone who lives like this without a vision is poor. And then on page 32, he says something very interesting. He says, vision influences the way you conduct your entire life, such as what you spend your time, money, what you spend your time on, what you spend money on, and what your priorities are. Without a vision, you have no values to guide your living. Life has no sense of direction. Activity has no meaning time has no purpose, resources have no application. Even your resources, even your money. You know, I always say that money is never a problem. What to do with the money is what the problem is. Give someone money and you will know exactly who they are. Because what they spend the money on tells you what they are at the core of themselves. Where your treasures are, so is your heart. A vision should be big enough that you when you think about it, you're even thinking, how is it even possible? You understand? It can't be so easy that you can do it without even much effort. When the children of Israel were confronted by the Red Sea, there is no way in the land of living they would have thought about a solution like that. Their vision was Canaan. Their vision was the kingdom of milk and honey that the Lord himself had promised them. But there was a sea in front of them, and there was an army following them. Their death sentence was written on the wall. But because they believed in the vision, and they had a vision carrier called Moses, he was given an instruction and they crossed the sea on dry ground. So just think about what really drives you as a vision that makes you live and wake up every single day. In the clip, the president says, when you are focused on the target, you cut off the noise and you hear your heartbeat. What he's saying is that you concentrate on your vision, you concentrate on your target. The rest is noise. Kingdom Economics 101. Blessings.